Long time no see. We're gonna get into some things. What's up, y'all? It's been a minute, y'all. I know I say this all the time, y'all. I say this every year. Like when I post once a year, I say this every time, but no, y'all, I'm really serious when I say this. Like, I am really here to stay. I'm here to stay. Like, I'm consistent now. Okay, I'm focused, y'all. So I'm back. I'm not playing. I'm here to stay. Okay. No, y'all, for real, we really gotta get into some things. This video is just gonna be like a catch up, you know, life update, what's been going on with me. As y'all can see, a lot has changed. As y'all can see, a lot has changed. Okay, baby? Let me just start by saying before I really go into the hair. Ladies, if you want to cut your hair, like, and you're thinking about cutting your hair into a pixie, do it, like, for real, because I was kind of contemplating, like, I was supposed to cut my hair a long time ago, and I was contemplating, and a lot of that contemplating was coming from really caring what people had to say, because I had hair, and it was like, oh, don't cut your hair, like, you got hair, like, da-da. Fuck what people say. Like, do you? If you want to cut your hair. And I promise you, you will, if you are thinking about it, you will feel so much freer. I feel so much more resilient, so much more confident, and just, I got that little to just do whatever the fuck I want to do, and I love that for myself. So yes, ladies, if you're thinking about cut your hair, do what you want to do, okay? Only God could judge, and I promise you, God ain't worried about you cutting your hair, so do you. I just had to get that off my chest, y'all. And also, I want to give y'all, it's 2025, I want to transfer some of this great energy, because I'm feeling great, I'm looking good, I'm feeling good, and I want to give you that energy, you know, whoever's watching, give you that energy, and really, really just claim a prosperous, peaceful, and just doors opening for your 2025. I have not felt this way about a year and ever. This is my first year going into a new year feeling confident, and when I say confident, I mean internally. Like, I feel internally confident. I feel courageous. I feel like I can do whatever the fuck I want to do, and that's by the grace of God. Really, y'all. It's really by the grace of God that I feel so powerful in everything that I touched this year, and I'm claiming that. So, thank you, Jesus. As I spoke about really going into the new year feeling confident, I feel so confident because I really took a lot of time self-reflecting, you know, over the past year. This past year was very, very hard for me. This past year was very hard for me. It was I faced a lot of struggles, but I want to say this too, and y'all, excuse me if I'm all over the place. I'm just so passionate because I've came so far, and I really want to share, you know, my testimony, share my struggles, because somebody watching this could be going through the same thing, or had gone through the same thing, or know somebody that's going through the same thing, and you can help them and, you know, speak life into them as well. This is like full on transparency. Like, I'm not holding nothing back because I'm not ashamed, you know? If you know what you've been through, nobody can throw nothing in your face or make you feel no type of way. So yeah, this past year has been very, very teaching, I would say. I learned a lot. And make sure y'all check on y'all friends that always seem like they're happy, that always got a smile on their face, that always pretty much hold it together. Like, the strongest friends, the friends that you be like, oh, you're so strong, you handle everything so easy, like stuff don't faze you and all that. Check on those friends, y'all, because those be the friends that be going through it the most. And they just show up, you know, looking good, energy good, and all that shit. But they still be going through a lot. So make sure y'all check on y'all strong friends, and make sure you look around about the people that's really around you. Everything's good when it's good. You hear me? Everything's good when it's good. So, but when shit get rocky and you really not your best, you know what I'm saying, or you really just facing and fighting demons behind the scenes and really struggling with certain shit, your real friends, you're gonna see who the real people are around you. If you look around, when it's really time to really be in that field, and when you're going through a lot, you're gonna see the people and the ones that's really, really there for you. So just keep that in mind. Like, evaluate who's around you, because we getting older, y'all. Like, all of that having anybody around you and shit like that, like it becomes more of a liability to your life when you just hanging around anybody and having people around you that really don't have your best interest or really don't actually care about you. You know what I'm saying? So take a look, get some time, take a look around and see if these people, if you was going through something or you really hit rock bottom mentally or financially or whatever, can you call them? Can you have somebody to pray for you, talk to you? Clear that out. If it's not, if you look around and say, and pray about it too, but if you look around and be like, these people don't have my best interests, cut it off. My motto to life is there's always better. There's always a better job. There's always better friends. There's always a better environment. There's always better. Like, don't settle. You know what I'm saying? Like, always know that there's better out there. Always. Always. I do want to share my sobriety journey. So last year, one thing I learned about myself is that I actually have been depressed for years. I've been, grieving my mother. I never actually sat and grieved my mother's death. Some of you know, my mom died in 2016. And I never actually grieved my mother's death. I'm just a keep going type of person. Like, I really don't sit in my emotions because I used to feel like we don't have time to sit in our emotions because life keeps going. But if you got something that hurts you, deal with that. Face it head on, because you don't want, your trauma, those bad things that you experienced, your past, to predict your present or your future. That's not fair to yourself. That's not fair to your future self. So just do that inner healing and just, really find out what's hurting you and what's triggering you and what's making you, flip the script or whatever case may be, and really tap into that. It's hard. Healing is very hard, but it's all worth it. And it shows how much you love yourself and how much you want more for yourself. Because think about it. Who wants to be the shit they went through? Nobody wants to be that. It's not fun. It's not a fun life. So yeah, I realized that this past year, I have picked up drinking and things like that. Drinking was one of the things that I picked up heavily, and I indulged in it overly. And it caused me to, go through a lot, experience a lot of down experiences. And it also caused me to lose friendships and everything like that. That wasn't the main cause, but that had a lot to do with it. If you know anybody that's struggling with, indulging in any type of like drugs or alcohol, because we're young, like we think now that like, she drunk, like if you, she having a good time because we're young, so it's like normal. But that shit, y'all, a lot of people in our generation is alcoholics, like literally. The motherfuckers don't want to put that label on it, but a lot of people are alcoholics. And if you binge drink and you just be going through stuff, you feel like, I gotta drink. And then when you drink, you go in to the point where you black out and you just all over the place. You are an alcoholic. Like, it's okay. Listen, it's okay. It's okay. We can work through it. But yes, you are an alcoholic. And and that's one thing that I had to just be accountable. I have no problem being accountable. But that's one thing that I had to be accountable, with myself. I started to see that I was allowing my pain and my grieving and the loss of my mother to control my emotions because I never wanted to be sober. And a lot of people didn't know that about me. They'll see me and be like, Lonnie, she always lit, she always happy. Baby, half the time I was drunk. Real shit. I was drunk half the time. So I acknowledged that within myself because I told myself, I didn't want to move anywhere. I didn't want to move with life no more without having any clarity or without being able to think and see clearly. Because I owe that to myself, I have a lot about me that I want to express, and I can't do that if I'm drunk. So I've been 3 months sober. Going on 4 months. I've been 3 months sober, y'all. 3 months sober. Oh my God. So I've been sober for 3 months. And y'all, I feel just so amazing. Like, I took a lot of time in the fourth quarter of the year to really reflect within my life and myself. And I really dug deep, and I'm still healing. The healing ain't gonna stop, baby. I'm still healing. But I took so much time to really dig deep within myself and really find and understand the things that trigger me and make me feel sad and the things that hurt me in the past. Because like I said, you owe that to yourself to heal yourself. You owe that to yourself to heal your inner child. You owe it to yourself to give yourself a better life. And you can't receive that if you're still stuck on some shit that happened in 2010. You gotta heal, baby. Okay, healing, yeah. It was so lovely catching up with you guys. Like, y'all, I'm really back here on my channel for good, and I am taking my channel very serious this year. I feel like there's a lot to unfold and to put out on the channel from me, especially this year. And I'll make sure that we get all of this content and all of this good going, okay? Thank y'all so much for watching. And I really hope that, you know, some things out of this video really someone watching this received, or like I said, tell a friend, you know what I'm saying? But y'all, I wish a peaceful, as I stated, I wish a peaceful, prosperous year upon everyone watching this video. Y'all comment and tell me what y'all want to see more on the channel. This was really just a really transparent, really personal situation between us, and now we locked in, so ain't no switching up, babe. Like, comment, subscribe, share, everything. I love you guys.